Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play. Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Daggerfall Unity, the Monk Challenge. I'm trying to get through the entire game with just hand-to-hand to see what it's like. And let's see, I wasn't planning to use magic at all, but it turns out life is pretty much impossible in this game without magic of some kind. And so we've been crafting magical items and enchanting some magical stuff for ourselves just so we can survive the Mantelling Crux. It is a real grinder in there. But anyway, this is the Mages Guild, and it turns out with the mages, if you just do some quests for them, then they'll like you enough to let you join. And so our intelligence is really high, and there is like items you can craft. So what I did, I actually created, I think this. Yeah, and it gives us enough spell points because it turns out I went into a dungeon. And with this thing on, no, not with this thing on. I went into a dungeon with this thing on, and nothing happened. They were casting at me, and I didn't get any spell points. Well, it turns out you have to have enough room in your bar to absorb the spell that they're casting at you, and additionally you get the mana that you would have gotten if you had casted that spell. And since I have virtually no magical skill at all, the only way we could absorb any kind of mana to practice magic with is if we had something like this. But we did. I made it, and we did it, and I went into the dungeon, and there was a whole bunch of battle mages and spell swords and all those sorts, and they were casting at me, and I think, hello? We're ineligible. We're just a neophyte? Are you kidding me? Excuse me? But we have 33 thaumaturgy. Do I need to learn a different school as well? Maybe I do. Okay, well anyway, I was planning to do all this off screen, so we just come back and get it. But I guess that's not gonna happen, so be right back to the dungeon. Alright, well, we're back from the dungeon, and now we've got 35 thaumaturgy and 30 restoration. Surely that's enough. And we've already done all the quests we needed to, so they'd stop telling us that we just weren't trustworthy enough or whatever. So, yes! Finally! We're worthy to join the Mages Guild. As an apprentice, we can already use the Spellmaker, the best thing ever. And we can get training in any of the guild skills if we have money left over. But if we can cast it ourselves, then we don't need magic items. But I guess in the spirit of things, we'll try to use magic items anyway. Especially because I'm not really going to have mana all the time because of my character build. You can't actually see it on the sheet. It's just baked in, but we cannot gain spell points at all no matter how much we rest. And if we ever step into the sun, any mana that we had gets completely burnt down in an instant. So it's really impractical to be doing magic. The only way I was able to accomplish this was by making an amulet of absorption and then base tanking mages and having them use all their spells on me and raising up my mana pool enough that I could absorb it. Because if you don't have room for it, you don't absorb it. But yeah, and then I was able to cast, was it free action and buoyancy because they were the cheapest things I could do. And I was able to cast them a lot until I got a whole bunch of skill. And here we are. Later, I'll become eligible to use the library, buy magical items, and even make your own. Are you interested in joining? I am, actually. Henceforth, we will be known as Scratchy, the apprentice of the Mages Guild. It's the lowest rank. It will take patience and hard effort to gain access to all the guild offers, my child. But I can now give you access to our trainers and our spellmaker, which is really all I needed. Too much power and too little time to destroy many a man and woman. The Mages Guild is nothing if not conscientious. So I still have to get mana. I mean, we have some potions of power. We could use those. But it's pretty wasteful. We could just wait until we run into a mage. But yeah, we can get the spell. Oh my god! I had no idea that was even a thing. That's awesome. Maybe we will stop in here. It's funny, like, a cripple like me got admitted into the Mages Guild. Okay, well, this is probably going to take a bit, so we'll pause and come back. Alright. I've got the spell. It is restore strength for 19 mana. Heal strength. It doesn't say, I guess, but it heals like a pretty normal amount that you'd expect. As usual, I kind of mess with the numbers. Usually, I tend to go for spells that are just like cheaper and scale with your level, but that they don't cost a lot of mana, so you can pretty much always cast it, even if you're low on mana. But I found out, actually, if you have the not perk, but like debilitation disadvantage that you cannot regen spell points, the Mages Guild will recharge you for free. You just talk to, well, I talked to Identification Lady, or no, was it Spellmaker Lady? Who's in here? It's not, though. You don't even have to have low magicka, but this means that we could grind magic in here. And although, oh, and I also found out, I don't know if it's different from the Archaeologist Guild, but since we unlocked the Archaeologist Guild open 24 hours, we can sleep there. Even though there's no beds or anything, we can just sleep in the hallway and no one gives a shit. 24 hours a day, anytime. But I don't know if you can sleep in the Mages Guild. I guess we can find out. Rest? You can't. Okay, well, the Archaeologist Guild is special. But if you do get your skill up and you need to rest for 6 hours, you don't actually have to rest. You can just wait for 6 hours. And so that's fine. But anyway, we could keep our stamina up. And what else? Oh yeah, we need to cast this spell. So I'm wearing this thing that is, and we found some Daedric off screen while I was doing all this grinding stuff. Which one is it? I need to take off the one that is boosting our strength. That's giving us orc strength. This one. So we can look at our natural number. Okay, so we're really strong now. It's drained to 75. But so we're gonna cast the spell. 86. It just fixed us completely. We got instantly 11 extra, and now we're gonna put on our this one. 115. Oh my god, we're so strong. We still don't do any extra damage really. It mostly just gives us better encumbrance. But also, I featherweighted this and this. They weighed like 16 kilos each. Crazy. And geez, we still don't have the ability to levitate. It would be more make more sense to get a magic item that does that, because then we can just cast it even if we run out of mana, which I think in the Mantelling Crux there's going to be people casting magic on us, so we could theoretically absorb magicka. But it's still better if we don't actually use magicka. Don't use mana at all, because it's not guaranteed for us. But I wonder what kind of quests we can get here. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, can we do we can do defend? No, we can't do defend. But anyway, once you can do defend, you do defend, and you have to wait until nighttime and do it. And you don't have to go anywhere is the point. So it can happen really fast, because you can just fast forward time, and then once you have a high enough rank, which by the way, it only goes up once every 28 days, so when you see your reputation's high enough, and I forget the exact number, but at some rank you're allowed to do Protect an Honored Mage, and once you can do that, you can just do that over and over and over with no delay at all. It's just like a 3-hour thing, and you kill a few guys who break in, and it's done. They give you a magic item, and then you can restart it immediately until you have 100 reputation. Yeah, that's how you become the top mage of the Mages Guild. But we don't really care. We got what we needed. Not far in the distance, a well-dressed villager reads a document walking in the daylight. He left a bag of coins on his person, which a skilled thief could liberate. I accidentally pickpocketed someone once. No, I don't want to screw up my reputation. Yeah, so we could grind our magic up in here, but there's not really any need to, I guess. Except that now I can cast Buoyancy. Well, I can't because I walked outside in the daylight. But so I have that other amulet of reflection. But right now I'm wearing the one you came out of the wall. The one for absorption. And so that's fine as long as I have a big enough mana pool when magic is cast on us. If it's a spell that I would be able to cast, then I can get the mana. But if it's a spell that I can't cast because it's too much, then, or I don't have enough space in my bar, then I won't get anything, because that's how that works. But anyway, so Medora told us that's the map. This is the journal. Can I just press J multiple times? You can't. You have to click down here. That we need to see her in a month on the 20th. And right now it's the 11th. So we still have some time to kill. I think there's really no need to do it, but just because there's really nothing else to do, that I probably should grind. And I should grind like this thing. Can I just wait here? Grind jumping, right? I swear, some of them are even lower, I think. And, well, enemies will appear at nighttime. It'd be really good if you could do this indoors. I don't know where you could do it indoors. I mean, oh, you could do it indoors. Wait. Ah, but it's slower. It's not as good. I gotta look around. Is there anything like that? This isn't solid. I think it's just all these door frames. Oh well. So we can stay in the Mages Guild getting free mana from just anyone. And normally you have to pay for that. But not us, because we can't regen spell points. So we just get it for free. And everyone insists on doing it. So that's nice. Probably like standing in the doorway, jumping up and down, and casting spells with our infinite mana for the next 9 days or something. And like I said, there's really no reason to max out our magic like that. But since we have the opportunity and there's nothing else to do, then jumping is the only thing left as far as like physical mobility skills. And I wish we could jump high enough to like jump up elevators, but moreover, I probably need to get at least a couple more magic items. At least like we have one for slow fall now, that's that ruby down there. But we need one for levitate, and we need one for, well, jumping is pretty cool. But if we had levitate, that kind of obviates jumping. Oh yeah, and dispel. Except I don't think you can get dispel on an object. I think you have to cast it yourself. Oh, well, I'll figure something out. I mean, technically you don't need dispel, but it's great if you're impatient, because these effects scale with your level, and sometimes stuff lasts way too long. Levitate being one of the prime things. Because you move slower, right? But anyway, yeah, so I'll be here grinding, and we'll decide what to do next. I think we'll stay here until it's time to see Medora. See you there. Okay, well, actually, just kidding. We'll do a normal quest for them. I'm already getting tired of this. We're not even up to skill level 40 yet in either of the schools that we've been doing. We started with thaumaturgy, and then we did restoration because of those are the two cheapest things monetarily, but also like casting MP wise, because you always get the same amount of XP for your skill gains, no matter how hard the spell was to cast. So it's more effective to cast real easy spells, which sometimes you can cast, you can create even easier versions in the spell maker if you're just trying to level up. But I haven't done that, and I'm not sure we really need to. One of our more brilliant students is absolutely mad for something called Orc's Blood, which we haven't had much call for before. Would you, if it's not too much of a bother, scurry over to this place and grab some for us? Yes. An excellent attitude, Scratchy. You're looking for Orc's Blood. It can be found in Castle Ashley. You have 10 days to bring it back. Well, I'll do that. And that's like a really common ingredient. We need to go there. Yes. Don't crash into walls. I'm completely stuck. Do it. No. If you step outside during the day, it's funny, they say it's customary for the Mages Guild to recharge the mana of sorcerers. And so I guess I'm a sorcerer because I can't regenerate mana on my own. I can only absorb it. Oh, and we get there faster by sprinting, I think. We're faster than our horse. We really got stuck in that town. Oh, but it's getting dark. I'm getting tired. I need to smash this thing. Feels like we're going through the jungle. They are. It's a bear. Oh, and by the way, because our speed is so high, we attack a lot faster now. So I hope that's not too bothersome. It's actually turned down from what it would have been if we hadn't modded it. Well, if we hadn't modded the speed to go over 100 also. But it's not like I can have one without the other, so... We're here and we can't see shit. Oh, we're... No, there's land here. Can we do it? Go there. Gently. Alright, we made it. If we're smart, we'll take a locator. My wagon is completely full. We need to sell. Yeah, I've been using these things like candy. It's heavy, but it's magic. Don't need that. You're missing. Aha. Oh yes, cast. Do it. Give me mana. Give me more. I think he's out. Thieves have treasure. That's the whole point. Was someone not shooting an arrow from this direction? Maybe not. Werewolf's blood. I've started collecting various ingredients in the vague notion that I'm going to actually use them to craft a potion. I probably never will. There is a downside of swinging really fast. It uses stamina, even if you don't hit anything. Wait. Oh, that's chain. Monster closet. Really? Yep. Where'd you come from? Seriously. Huh, we just didn't go everywhere. Steel gauntlets. Whoa, don't drop stuff. Well, this feels different. We haven't been here before. There's fucking multi-direction places. I mean, on the upside, it feels like you can go pretty much any direction. We're going in circles. Huh? I am so confused. Can we use the thing yet? Yes, we can. They're reasonably cheap once you have a high enough rank. They're pretty expensive if you don't. How do I go that way? A secret door. With nothing in it. I'd say it's, well, pretty much right where the entrance is. Huh. Huh. No. Yeah, fill me up. You can't cast, even though you're called Sorcerer. A lever? Or an elevator? Maybe. He didn't burgle me. Wait, interact? It's not a door? We don't open it? Why? That's weird. Even that part of the wall is called door. What's so special about that door? There can be a teleporter in rooms like this. I found one in a different dungeon that had a chair and a table, and you stepped on the chair and it would levitate up to get you to the, hey, look at me. Oh, I couldn't get aggro without killing him. Okay, we actually could do something about that, but it doesn't really matter. They don't have a lot of loot. Yeah, keep going. Do it more. I think I can fit one more. Oh, sorry. I was aiming for the other guy. There's werewolf's blood. It's not the werewolf's blood you sent me for. But it's werewolf's blood. We're not sick. Okay, and we know, buoyancy, so now we can move with turbo's fucking speed. That's not what we were looking for. Yeah, if you sprint into the water with buoyancy, then you maintain your sprint speed underwater. Which is awesome. We didn't miss anything. No. How the hell do you get there? Oh, we can go in here. There's nowhere to go in any direction, right? We'll take the droid money. Well, I'm full of mana. Which means I can't absorb anymore. We should probably change items. I want to replace one of these. This one. Oh, but this is in a different class entirely. Yeah. It's a little different. Basically the same. Yeah, you think we'd be great at lockpicking? We've done it a lot. It's just one gold piece. It shouldn't look nearly that fancy. There's a door. What the fuck? Flames violence is the answer. Well, here we are. Orc's blood. Oh, orc's blood, not werewolf's blood. But you need this specific item, of course. You can't just take any which one with the same name. Alright, well that's all I needed to do. I'm not really here for loot or anything, I'm just trying to get some XP so we can do better quests. And it's the wrong hour. Everyone just appears. I suppose this will do. Couldn't you have brought back a fresher sample? The quality of guild members just isn't what it used to be. Well, here's your finder's fee, Scratchy. Thank you. We have 7 rep. You know, our Archaeologist Guild rank could drop. We should probably do something about that. 75 is like a important number because it's a whole rank. If I had like 79, I wouldn't be so worried. I'm worried. Playing song raining. Yes. I don't need to know that. They're always open for us. Hail. What do we want to do? What's easy? I don't want to piss off the Mages Guild. Finding the lost, you have to ask around to find out where the person is, but it's always in a dungeon. Good day. The archaeologists encourage an adventuring spirit in proper moderation. Of course. Nevertheless, occasionally we have a new recruit who, now trained to explore the great wild world, forgets such basic skills as remembering how to find the exit of a dark cave. Would you be willing to go and look for Izona Hawksley, who has entirely disappeared within the ruins of Whitcroft Palace? Sure. Thank you, Scratchy, truly. I will admit we don't have a reward to be meted out for this action, but I'll see what I can do while you're out. Please bring her here in no more than 11 days. Otherwise, I'll have to inform the surviving family. Her shame will be indelible. Best of luck. While you're coming out of the ruins of Whitcroft Palace, would you be able to teach Izona Hawksley a thing or two about exploration and survival? It would save us some trouble down the road. Sure thing. Yeah, and it's only the 14th, so we don't really have to go back to see Medora until the 20th or so. So there's time to do at least one of these quests, probably a couple. But anyway, it's raining. It's playing the raining song. It always plays this song when it's raining, apparently. That's all for this one. We'll be doing some more questing on the next one. So, cutting it here. If you've been watching, thanks. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.